New sticker and shirt available now. This one's for all of you turbocharged single cam guys out there. Go ahead on over to refine-movement.com to pre-order yours today. And while you're there, check out the other stickers that we have available for pre-order today. Head on over to refine-movement.com to order yours today. Alright, so it's super hard to see under there. You just gotta kind of get them bolts out and then pull this guy on out. And this whole piece right here will not be reused. It's being replaced by this. You gotta love vice grips, man. That helps hold these stock bolts here real nice. As you see, there's nothing on the other side, so those held it really well. So here's a comparison between the two. This is the nice K-tuned piece. Really, really solid looking, brand new bushing in here. Really beefy looking, huh? Compared to the stock piece. We're gonna go ahead and feed this through right here, and then we'll worry about this once we get it up into the cabin. So here, this is a unique problem maybe for EG chassis, I don't know. This stabilizer rod right here came with the car. This is a 92 CX, originally from Canada. So I don't know if this is unique to this or what, but this plate right here is not going to mount perfectly right. Not sure what's going on. When I watched the K-Tune video, this thing fits in perfectly, and they put it on EG as well. So I don't know. I've moved this plate around multiple different ways. As you see, that is perfectly made to fit in there, and you can see straight through to the hole. So that fits. And then this one right here, same story. It's going to fit right where that needs to go, up in there. But this section here is obviously blocked. I'm just going to cut this metal bit out here with my metal cutter. I think it's going to be fine. Obviously, these two holes will still be mounted up. And then I'll just be missing a little section there. So I don't know, we'll see if that feels like it loses any rigidity or whatever. I'll have to go get a new stabilizer bar, but I don't think it will. It should be fine. So I'm going to cut that up. Just to show you how this thing does not fit any other way. This is, you know, the different ways of trying to put this guy in here, and it just doesn't want to do it. This way right here is the way it wants to go. Okay, so that's cut and got it. I realize a lot of you aren't going to like that, but, you know, it is what it is, man. Those two mounting holes that are there are clearly still there. It's going to mount just fine. Unfortunately, I can't do that third mounting hole. It even says in the K-Tune instructions that that's just as another anchor point. You don't absolutely have to use that third mounting hole. So I'm going to run this. I'm going to see if it works. Obviously, if it's feeling janky, I'm going to go ahead and just get a whole new stabilizer rod here. But it should be fine. I'm hoping that it's going to be fine. We'll get this install done, and then I'll see how it feels once I'm able to drive it. Okay, so what I'm going to be working with here is this new bolt, and it comes with these new pieces right here. These guys are going to fit right inside of that new piece, the new bushing from the K-Tune piece. So that's the way I see that going. It also came with this new bigger piece, but I don't see how that works. Like, it doesn't fit inside of there. So it doesn't really show in the K-Tune video either. So I am not going to be using this. I'm just putting these guys, one on each side, the other one under there, and then this bolt running through, of course, and it looks like it's going to fit up real nice with that guy. So we got that poking through. Now for the cool bit, let's go ahead and loosen these bolts up here, and that way we can adjust this guy, thread on our shift knob, and we'll get the position that I like. Okay. You see that flat part back there? That's where those screws are gonna go. And tighten that down. Okay, and this is definitely, I know, going to be too high for me, but let's go ahead and thread this Battlecraft shift knob on. That's awesome, but yeah, it's definitely too high for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and lower this guy. Really, probably about there, pretty low. I'm a pretty short guy. This feels about where I would want it, I think. Maybe a little higher, I don't know. I think that's something that I can definitely experiment with. You know, as I'm driving around, I can go ahead and play with this and see where I think I like it. You know, there's something to be said about being able to go and then quickly put your hand right here. And obviously the taller that is, the easier that's gonna be. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably play with that, a few different settings. And this final adjustment down here, see, we loosen this guy up, which I mostly already have. We can turn this dial, and that actually adjusts the throw. See how it's shortening everything up right there? That will adjust the throw of the entire shifter. I think I'm bringing that closer. So yeah, it's bringing that whole assembly down, and you can measure that with this right here. See how it's got the numbers in there? It was set on 3. So now I've adjusted it to about 2.5, and the throw becomes much shorter. That's wicked cool, man. Of course, you need to lock it down once you have your setting, and this is something that I'll be messing with, but I do like that shorter throw of it. So I'll probably bottom that thing out. About there. Yeah, I like that. And they can lower this even more probably, and that would make the throw even that much shorter. So there you have it. K-tuned Circuit X shifter for D-Series. You always think it's going perfectly to plan because you get all the bolts out, and then boom, there's that one left, and it's being so stupid. Look at this. After all that fight, I guess it finally was just like, okay, dude, enough. And it's just spinning. It was like totally stripped and everything, but it's spinning now. All right, get it out. So I'm pretty much just taking this stuff out because, you know, I did this nice new K-tuned piece, and it always reminds me of how crappy my interior looks and just what a pit it is to be sitting in this place. So what my plan is, and kind of this is something I needed to do anyway, was I want to go ahead and mount this ECU up onto the firewall. I'm going to get this wiring harness up out of the way. I'm going to clean everything up. I'm going to cut that piece of metal out now since I don't need it. And then I'm going to try to clean this up the best I can and possibly spray it white. I know I need to do the dry ice or whatever it is to get all this stuff up too. I know. But, you know, I want to go ahead and mount that ECU to the firewall and just give it a bit of a nicer look. You know, just something to be a little bit more proud of. So at the moment that you're watching this video, this car is not running yet. The engine is in, everything is ready to go. I'm still waiting on an oil pump. We're in amidst a world pandemic or something, I don't know. So anyway, I'm waiting on those parts. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get this thing running. Obviously, once I get going, I'll be able to play with that shifter more, feel out kind of how I would like to position the thing, see what feels good for heel toe and shifting quick, and you know, it's gonna be fun. It'll be a cool little thing to figure out. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Talk to you in the next one.